A frantic search is underway for an inmate who escaped from San Quentin last night. Plus, new indications the federal government shutdown could stretch well into the new year. And getting ready for the college football national championship, what four superfans are doing to represent their team. Good morning, everyone. I'm Michelle Griego. This is your PIX Now update, and here are some of the top headlines we're following. An inmate is on the run after escaping from San Quentin State Prison overnight. KPIX 5 reporter Kit Doe is there with the latest on the search.
I'm Kit Doe. We're here at San Quentin State Prison where an inmate escaped overnight. Every night the prison has what they call an institutional count that happens at around 9:30, and that's right around the time they noticed that he was gone. And by the time anybody realized that, he had already gotten his hands on a getaway car. So here's a picture of what he looks like. He's 21 years old. Shalom Mendoza is his name. He's an Hispanic male, 5 foot 5 inches tall, 177 pounds. Last seen wearing a white t-shirt and khaki pants. It looks like he's got a scar above his right eye and a tattoo on the right side of his neck. And so after escaping on foot, prison officials believe that he carjacked a victim a short time later, and so police are now looking for a Toyota RAV4 with license plate number 6STZ502. Now, this carjacking happened about a mile away at a Home Depot parking lot. The victim told police that Mendoza walked up, motioned under a shirt like he had a gun, and then Mendoza took the keys and fled, and the victim was not injured. So here's another look at Mendoza. He's serving a 5-year sentence for using a deadly weapon during a carjacking in Los Angeles County and then driving recklessly while trying to evade police. So authorities want you to call 911 if you see him. At San Quentin State Prison, Kit Doe, KPIX 5.
The hunt continues for the suspect who shot and killed 33-year-old Corporal Ronil Singh during a traffic stop early yesterday morning. The shooting happened along Route 33 in the city of Newman, about 70 miles east of San Jose over the Diablo Range. Police released these photos of the man they believe is responsible. He was at a convenience store just before the killing. Police say the shooter took off in a silver or gray Dodge Ram 1500 pickup with paper license plates. The tight-knit community of Newman is still reeling from the news.
Doing his job, protecting the citizens of this city, this county, this state, and pay the ultimate sacrifice. He was eager to learn about the job, learn about people, and just what people were going through, their struggles.
Officers found the suspect's truck outside of a home yesterday, but he was nowhere to be seen. Another retail chain's been hit with a security breach. Concord-based BevMo has announced the credit card data of 15,000 customers was compromised during a data breach of its website. The beverage retailer says the breach affects anyone who paid for an order online between August 2nd and September 26th of this year. The company is now investigating the breach. A live look at the Capitol this morning, where the U.S. Senate will be in session today after a break for Christmas, but don't expect any progress to be made toward ending the federal government shutdown, as most senators will not return for today's session. They've been told they'll get a 24-hour heads up before any vote to potentially end the shutdown, but we aren't getting any closer to that happening. President Trump is holding firm to his demand for $5 billion for a border wall.
Whatever it takes. I mean, we're going to have a wall. We're going to have safety.
It's growing more likely the government will stay closed until the new Congress is seated in the first week of January. Incoming House Majority Leader Nancy Pelosi says one of the first orders of business will be to pass a spending bill without border wall funding. There is growing confusion over so-called real ID cards, the driver's licenses issued by California's DMV to comply with national security measures. The Department of Motor Vehicles issued 2.3 million of them this year, but it turns out the process did not meet the federal government standards. The DMV says the federal government abruptly changed its standards and is now requiring folks to show 2 proofs of residency.
So in other words, the method by which we've been collecting 2 proofs of residency was approved by the Department of Homeland Security, and we were following those guidelines. That's changed a bit.
Beginning October 2020, airport security checkpoints won't accept IDs that don't meet federally mandated security upgrades. In the South Bay, 4 diehard college football fans are proving their loyalty to their teams by camping out on a billboard for 12 days. Moments ago, Chopper 5 was over the fans in downtown San Jose, and this is actually for a contest put on by ESPN. Each student represents the 4 teams in the playoffs: Alabama, Oklahoma, Clemson, and Notre Dame. The College Football National Championship game will be played in Santa Clara on January 7th. We will be back with another update at the top of the hour, and you can watch or listen to our updates on your favorite platforms, including our website, KPIX.com, or on our KPIX Facebook page.
PIX Now News is sponsored by Chevron, proud to support STEM education in the Bay Area.
Meet our STEM standout, Luciano Del Rio.
Team 841 is Richmond High School's robotics team. What it is an after-school program that teaches Richmond High School students about STEM.
Luciano encourages us to really think outside the box to approach a problem.
Luciano's story is important because he comes from this community. The work that he does here goes beyond the classroom and the school.
Chevron and CBS 5 teaming up to support STEM education in the Bay Area.
In this original report.
No, that's one thing that will never change. KPIX 5 News. Expect more.